There in YouTube land, this is FlyGuy737 and we're going to start up a whole series of new videos for you all on Minecraft. Feed the beast, infinity, evolved. Yeah, I've been watching some videos lately of people like Daedalus, and shout out to Daedalus, some really cool videos that you've been doing. I'm still watching some of them, and this is basically a step-by-step video that we're going to do on this, but I want to do things slightly different to Daedalus and some of the others. I'm going to show you the easiest way to start out. The first machine you should build, the first equipment you should build, the first power supply you should build, and the other equipment. Now, I actually had, until half an hour ago, a whole world that I'd done, a whole base I'd spent days on and doing and everything like that, and of course it corrupted and I lost that whole dang world. I lost everything. So I was going to start from scratch and show you guys how to do things the easiest way, what you need to get going anyway, and how you should really start with this game to get yourself up and running. Now, I'm still learning as I go, but I thought, well, I'd do this as a step-by-step, very similar to Daedalus, but a little bit more into getting you up and running quicker and faster. So that's what we're going to do. So this is my spawn point. So I'm just going to, this is Minecraft Feed the Beast Infinity Evolve. So first of all, I'm going to just create a waypoint here, and we'll call it spawn, should I ever need to actually find my way back here. And I'm just going to change the color there and save that, and then I'll just turn it off so that I can actually come back to it at any time I want. Okay, now the first thing I'll get, your first priorities are shelter and food. That's your first priorities. So I'm just going to put this stuff away. There's my first achievement, and we'll just stick that away in the inventory. Now I'm going to try and make these videos as informative as I can and get rolling. So the first thing I'm going to do is get some wood, because we all need wood. We know why. And then I'm going to go and find a place away from spawn that I like to refer to as the best biome. Now, I'm using biomes aplenty. My computer is an i7. I think it's a 2.8 gigahertz or something like that, with only 8 gig of RAM, running a GeForce 560 Ti card. It might lag a little bit while I'm doing this video, but hopefully not. But it gives me reasonable performance, but I'm just a little annoyed that everything I had running for the last few days, the whole base, I had draconian chests and everything, which are wonderful things, big reactors, quarries, and I collected a lot of resources, and everything just went corrupted on me. I don't know why or how, but that was very, very frustrating. So I'll just get this little bit of wood to start out with, and there we go. So that'll do me to start with, because we know it gets dark pretty quick. There's a cave here, or a bit of a cave. So we all know what we need to do first, don't we? We all know we need a crafting table and we need equipment. So I'll just quickly do it here. I'll just get this wood and turn that into there, get a crafting table. Now, I like to make a crafting station. There's my achievement, benchmarking. I like to make a crafting station. That's just taking your crafting bench, put it in the first one, or any one of them, and then you've got a crafting station. The reason I like the crafting station is simply because you can keep the items there if you need to, and they're very effective. Now, we'll get a couple of sticks going, say about 12, that'll do to start with. We'll get a pickaxe, because you need three things: a pickaxe, a shovel, and of course a sword. Another achievement. There we go. Time to mine. We'll make an axe. To there, and we will make a sword. Bing. Oh, just that. Oop, put a stick in there so we get the sword. Okay, make a sword, and of course we will make a shovel. Because one of the first things you're going to need once you've established your hobbit hole or your structure. Now, I used to actually start out by just building structures above the ground, and I thought that was a good way to do it at first. I'll just chop this away. But then watching Daedalus's videos on making the hobbit hole, I thought, well, no, that actually makes more sense, doesn't it? Get a hobbit hole going first so you've got some shelter. And I'm just going to get some of this cobblestone while I'm here so I can upgrade my swords and everything. So that's a priority, is get as much of an upgrade going as you can to start with. So just grab a bunch of this cobblestone. Maybe I might even be lucky enough to find some coal, because we want to have light too. That's one of the things we definitely want to get going, is some light. So we'll do that. And then I'm going to make a boat, or I'm going to go exploring, find a biome that I want to build on. And what I actually like to do is build on, we don't want marble yet, I'll keep marble later on. I like to make my bases with marble because it reflects the light. What we want to do is get a biome that has a lot of rainfall and is fairly green and has plants and flowers, because that's where you're going to get most of your seeds from the grass and that. Now this biome itself is not bad, but I want to go exploring and find somewhere decent. So alright, that'll do us for now. Got 34 bits, it'll just make it even, or uneven I should say. I'll get another one, make it 36. Alright, so let's go exploring. I can't see any coal around here, just have a quick look for any coal while I'm here. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of coal there actually. I'll just grab that. Oh, good. Coal is a necessity for the light, so I'll just grab a bunch of this coal before I get out of here, in case any monsters come, and we will take it step by step. So let's see how we go from here. I'll just grab all this coal. May as well grab it now while I can, because I'm going to need it. And a bit more, and before it gets too dark. And this one, oh, this is a good pocket of coal actually. It's good when you can get quite a bit out of it, because that's what you want to start with. And make sure my swords at the ready or handy for when the nasties appear. Okay, I think that's all the coal. Is there one more? Oh, yeah, there's one more there. It's harder to see it when it's in the dark. Oh, now the texture pack I like to use is Sphax Beta Craft. I used to use the 128 one for the sharper resolution, but I'm using the 64K one at the moment. Simply because it still gives me the nice textures, maybe not quite as high quality. Oops, I better get out of here. Oh, just in time. Okay, so I have my sword ready. Sphax Beta Craft, I just prefer, the textures are really nice. It's easy to spot the ores and so on. Oh, the sun's going down, so I'm going to have to make this quick. Try and get away from the tree areas. Oh, I can hear nasties already. And chop these away to get some food as well, some extra food. We'll keep going. Hello, Mr. Goblin, I heard you. Yes, there's Mr. Hobgoblins. They're there. Now, I shouldn't be actually out while it's dark, so I'll just quickly hide myself until dawn. Find somewhere to hide. Oh, this might be a bit on the tricky side. We'll just go up here. Oh, can't go up. I'm hitting cobble all the time, which is not what I want right now. I just want to hit dirt. Let's see if we go down. I'm going to hit cobble anyway. What I'll do is I'll just take some of this dirt real quick, and I'll just disguise myself here. Hide myself in here. There we go. Now the nasties can't get me, I hope. And I can just use that to see out. So I'll come back when it's daylight. It's daytime. I did have a creeper that sort of exploded near me, so he almost killed me, but thankfully he didn't. Now I'm also going to quickly grab this rubber wood, because we're going to need that later on, and it's very important to get some rubber saplings straight off the bat, because if you can get them and you can get some rubber trees going, then you won't have to worry later on. Did I get a sapling? Sapling, where'd you go, sapling? No sapling. Did not get a sapling. That's unusual. Any more rubber trees? Oh, there's a witch. There's a witch. Run away, run away, run away, run away. I can't fight her yet. Oh, you're poisoning me, you cow. Go away, go away. Oh, skeleton, no. No, I don't want to die, not now. Jeez, I'm only just starting out. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away. Go away. No, I'm going to die. Oh, shivers. Oh, thankfully. Oh, quickly. Eat some apples. Quick, get that energy up. Quick, go away from them. Go away from them. Here's some more rubber trees. Oh, phew, that was close. That was close. There's some slimes coming after me too. Whew. Now, I'm glad this area is covered with sheep because we need a bed. That way we can sleep at night. Oh, go away, slime. Oh, hat. Oh, Monster Hunter achievement. Yay. Oh, slime. Good. May as well get what I can while I'm here. Yep, get it while I can. Now, I have my setting actually on easy, not normal. Although, I wouldn't say it's easy, because easy is not easy at all. Easy is rather hard. Oh, hello. Can I have that hat? Thank you. And you, Mr. Sheep, I need your wool. I need your wool. Actually, this is a pretty good biome. Now, actually, I'll just get some of these... eat some apples. I'll just get some more of this rubber wood. See if I can get a sapling or two. I don't like that witch that was near me. Come on, come on. There's some saplings dropping. Excellent. I'm going to use them for later on. So, it's good if you can get some rubber saplings. Now, there's different types of rubber trees, but there's a couple of different types, but it doesn't really matter as long as you get some rubber saplings to start off with. Actually, I like this biome. This looks pretty good. A good place to start, actually. Nice and green. It's got plenty of grass and sheep and got some bees. I'm going to show you how to get... Oh, it's got one of those over there, the runes. Be careful approaching them because the knights will come and attack you if you go too close. So I'm going to walk away from there. Actually, I might just wander around a bit, have a bit of an explore first. I won't just settle on the first area because I'd like to try and find an area actually near a I'll just get some more of this, near an oil well for later on, so that I can get some oil for refining and I don't have far to go. So it's always good to do that. I'll just chop down this whole thing at the moment and get some rubber because I'm going to need that later on. Now, one of the first things you're really going to need is clay and sand and gravel. Now, there's a much easier way to get gravel and sand when you build your first machine, which would be a pulverizer, which you can then get the gravel and sand out of clay. What's that? Blueberry bush. Hello, blueberry bush. Now, I've turned the... turn some of the graphics down to fast, not fancy, which you might have said, oh, that blueberry bush doesn't look like my blueberry bush. I've just turned these settings down a little bit to try and make the videos smoother, so hopefully they'll it'll be fine. But anyway, we'll see how we go as we progress. So we'll just get... Oh, I've lost my axe. That's alright. I'll just use my hand for now. Bash, 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 bash. Bash, bash, bash. Alrighty, that should do us. I'll just get the last of this bit. Okay, that'll do. I'll leave that one standing. Okay, let's go for a bit of a wander. Have some more food. Food. And sword at the ready. Alright, let's have a look around. What do we got? We got an interesting little area over there. We'll have a look. We'll keep going. Actually, what I might do is build a boat, go cruising, and then I'll find a spot and then we'll come back to the video. Might see if there's some clay here. No. You want to try and get the clay now while you can, usually in riverbanks, and you'll need your shovel. Now if you're underwater it's harder to dig out, and if you're standing on top of it it's a lot easier, but I don't want to drown, so I'll just have a look around here and see if I can show you what clay looks like. It'll come up. It's grey. but it's absolutely essential you get as much clay as you can to start with, because you will need it for your first lot of things. So I usually like to try and dig out at least, or maybe 8 to 10 64 stacks of clay. I like to do that, and if I can find some before it gets too dark, that'll be good. Let's see if I can find any here. Let's keep bobbing around. Sand. I will find some though, and yeah, but you'll find it and dig out as much as you can from it to start with. Oh, is this some? Yes, there we go. There's clay. So if you're underwater, it's going to take a little bit longer to dig it out, and of course with a wooden shovel it's going to take even longer. And watching my air bubbles that I don't drown. Oh, thank you. And I'll just eat some apples as well, build that up. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll dig out some clay and I'll build a boat, and then I'll find somewhere and we'll continue from there. Alrighty, we're back, and I did some little searching around, got a buttload of clay, and there was a village very close to where I was getting the clay out of, and look what I got. Boom, shakalaka. Wooden storage crates. Now these are the things that you're going to need to make. Why? Because you can store stuff in them like a chest, but when you break them, pick them up, everything stays in there. So it keeps the inventory. So I got 3 of those ones before I even got a chance to make any. So I got a buttload of stuff stored in them. Raided the whole village, got some bits and pieces, some lanterns and so on, some doors and books and bread and everything else that you could possibly imagine to start with, which was a really cool score. So totally raided that village. So I found the area that I'm going to start with. Lovely little biome, nice and green, lots of grass, some trees over there, big ass tree over there, some melons which I'll need later on for crop sticks and cropping and agricraft, which I'll show you all how to do. But I had to settle on this area because boom, look at this. There are 8 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 friggin' oil wells so close to me. 12 friggin' oil wells. Like I'm going to have oil up to wazoo. Hey Daedalus, if you're watching this video, mate, check this out. Unbelievable. 12 frickin' oil wells. Bloomin' heck. Well, you know, this is what you need, Daedalus. I'm sure you need to actually have this sort of oil handy for you, mate. You get those engines running or mass producing fuel like to no end. But anyway, alright, let's get started now. I'm going to dig my hobbit hole. So I'll get my shovel out real quick. And which way will I go? I might go this way, I think. Right in the middle here, I think will do. So we'll start this way. Oh, get the shovel going. Oops. Here we go. So we'll start our hobbit hole. Here we go. Alright, let's get the... I need pickaxe. I don't need the dirt. Throw that away. Alright, let's dig our way in here. And shovel. More dirt away. Now, I'm going to, because this mountain's not very high above me, normally if I do a hobbit hole I like to have a big ass mountain over the top of me, but there's not a very big mountain over the top of me. So I think what I'll do is, before any nasties come along, I'll just grab the doors. I don't need that, and I'll put a door down there, and I'll start to dig down a little bit, just to get a little bit of an area happening. So we'll go down a little bit, and we'll go boom, boom, boom. Yeah, keep going down. So we'll go down a little bit more. Go out a bit. How far are we down? Not that many. I'll make some steps to go up and down here easier. So we'll keep going down a little bit more. And that should probably do nicely. It's pretty dark, so I need to get some torches happening real quick. So we'll just dig a little bit in here just to put down the crafting table. So we'll do that now. Actually, I got these 2 lanterns. I raided the village and found these 2 lanterns. Like, how incredible is that? So I can put a lantern. Boom! Look at that. We got light. And I'll hang on to this one for a minute. So now I can actually dig this out a bit more before I put my crafting table down. So yeah, a very lucky find of in a biome with 12 freaking oil wells at my front door. You can't go wrong there. So we'll make our hobbit hole. I'll finish this out, expand out the hobbit hole, and then I'll come back. Alright, we're back, and I was just having a look here. I just allocated some more memory to Minecraft. I've got 8 gig of RAM, remember, so I've just allocated 6 gig because memory always seems to be a bit of a problem or a bit of an issue with it. People say that you can run it on 2 gig or 1 gig, or you know, if you've got 8 gig, don't go more than 3. Primarily I've been running on 4 gig, but it seems to always use an awful lot of memory. As you can see from the top right corner there, the memory at the moment is 64% and allocated is 74%, so it's already over the 4 gig mark there, with 5.5 gig basically of memory available. But it doesn't seem to stop a lot of the lagging. Now, I don't know if that's just because Infinity Evolved has got so many mods, 184 mods. I mean, that's an awful lot of mods. If anyone's got any comments about what memory settings I should actually be better off, I've dropped all my video settings down. I've turned clouds off, VSync off. In fact, if we go into the options screen, the video settings, you'll see I've turned a lot of this off for recording. Now normally I would leave all that on, like advanced OpenGL, clouds, VSync, and the render distance would stay at 12 chunks and mipmaps would be at level 4. But I've dropped it all down and the smooth lighting off and everything, just to try and see if it would make any difference for making the video. But if anyone's got any comments in regards to memory and video settings for my machine. Now remember, as I said, I've got an i7 which basically is I think it's about a 2.6 or 2.8 gigahertz machine. It's got 8 gig of RAM. You know, in the old days with Monster, Feed the Beast Monster, I didn't really have those sort of issues. But with this Infinity Evolved, I've always eventually get lag from it, and I have to shut down and restart. So if anyone's got any ideas on that, I'd love to know if there's a way to fix it. Alright, well this is how we are with our hobbit hole at the moment. I've got a hobgoblin coming in and out of the door. Now, Daedalus actually didn't know about these guys, and they are actually in this one forward and up. But you can trade with them just like villagers. If you right click on them, if I can approach this guy, because I've got a spider hanging around, so I better just make sure I've got a sword to... I'll just put that up there. Yeah, there's a spider right there. So I'll just get rid of the spider first. Die spider, die. Thank you. I'll take the string. If you come out to these hobgoblins, if you right click on them, oop, come on. Oh, come on, do it for me. There we are. So if I give him a Kobolite nugget, he'll give me 7 cooked chickens. So you can trade with them just like villagers. Oh, it's getting dark again. I better go back down. But I've got to make, when I can get a chance to, I'm going to make an iron door, because he keeps coming in and out my door. Now, here's my bed. I better just sleep because, come on, it's getting dark out there. I know it is. Oh, wait a minute. These are the 3 wooden storage boxes that I raided from the village, and as you can see, this is all the stuff I've put in there. And as I say, the beauty of them is if you just break them like that with a pick or an axe, and you just pick it up and you plonk it down again. Just plonk it down. Where is it? There it is. So I'll put that up there and plonk it down again. You'll see everything stays in the inventory. So I got a lot of stuff out of the village. There's my little hobgoblin, keeps coming in and out. I know it's dark out there and you're frightened of the monsters, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're frightened of the monsters too. Alright, you can stay because you're not going to cause me any harm. Alright, I'll just see if I can sleep. Yes, okay. let's get this over and done with. So as I say, I got quite a lot of good stuff out of that village. I actually ended up getting some lanterns, books, a whole pile of stuff that was already in these crates, copper ingots and bread and stuff, and I got some sugarcane. So I got pretty much everything. I wanted to see if they had a smeltery, because they had the smelting book and witchcraft book, but they had the smelting book, which you only normally get when you build the smeltery, but they didn't seem to have one. So we're just going to have to do one from scratch. So that'll be coming up soon. Now I've also got managed to get myself some iron ore and some aluminium and some copper, and there's more copper over here. I'll just go and get rid of this. Now the thing is, I'm not going to smelt the ores yet, and there's a reason why. Now, a lot of you are probably saying, no, Fly Guy, you can smelt your iron and upgrade your iron pickaxe and all that. Do it now. No, I'm not going to do that now, and there's a reason, because the next thing we need to do is build, I'll just get out of here first, build a grindstone so that we can double that, because that's what a grindstone will do. It will double our ores straight away. So 6 will become 12, and that's going to be much more beneficial to do that. So what we need to do is we need to go on a mining quest. Now I haven't got enough wood to make ladders. I'll just pull these furnaces out. I'll put them, I'll just take that out of there, and I'll put a couple of furnaces over here to start with. So I'll just do that, bang bang. And I need to make a whole pile of torches, so I've got to go and get some wood. So I'm going to put all this stuff, put these chests down as well. I think I might put them just on top for now. Put them on top of the thing so I know where they are. I'll just put all this away for now. Oh, there's some wood there. I've got a little bit of wood, but not a lot. Oh, come on. And hate it when it sticks like that. I don't know if it's my mouse, if it's the lag or what. I got a whole lot of sand. I got some shears. I got a bow, a block of iron. I'll keep that sword away. Got a couple more doors, cobblestone, torches I'll keep out. String I don't need. That can go in. Oh, what did you do that for? Pick that up. Put that back in there. And the marble. Now, the thing I like to do, which a lot of people might not agree with, is I found a whole lot of this marble while I was digging out the hobbit hole. Still need more to do the floors, but I like the marble because when you get the chisel tool, you can make it really cool, and also it tends to reflect the light a little bit better. Now the light looks a little bit funny right now. I think that's because of the video settings. So if I come back in, and if I turn maybe the map levels back up to 4, will that make that look better? Oh, she's frozen. It's frozen on me. Has that been a bad move? Just waiting to see what's happening. I don't know what happened there. We locked up. I hope I didn't lose that last bit of recording, or I'm going to have to redo it again. So I just put the maps back to level 4. It didn't really adjust the lighting or take care of the lighting, but it did drop my frame rate down again, so I might have to come back into that because the frame rate has dropped right down. So we'll just turn that back off. Let's try advanced GL on. We'll just try a couple of different settings. You're probably all screaming at me there going, no, Fly Guy, we know what the answer is. Well, I don't quite know what the answer is at the moment, because, I mean, you wouldn't think that something like Minecraft would be that memory intensive. We've frozen again. I'm not sure what's happening. What's happening? Because we're frozen. Okay, and we're back. So I turned the maps back off. I put advanced GL back on. We're getting around 40 to 50 FPS, but it didn't seem to affect my lighting. So it must be another setting. Let's have a look. brightness. Or maybe it's the smooth lighting. Oh, that's probably what it is. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I'm still getting a lot of lag out of that, so we'll just do that and see if we can get... Oh, there we go. That's better. That's better. That looks a lot better. So the smooth lighting was the setting that I really needed to adjust more than anything. So now I don't have the lights looking weird and funny. And you know, if you press F7, it normally shows up any red areas or so on that where the monsters might spawn. And since we're all good to go, I think I'll just come up here, just press F7 up here. Oh, there's an area there where a monster could spawn, so I'll put a torch there, and everything else is cool because I don't want monsters spawning in the base, that's for sure. Alright, so as I was saying, so I got a whole lot of stuff out of the village, which was really good, but I didn't get a smeltery. Made a bed, got these lanterns, which are really, really cool. I want to find out how to make these things. Immersive engineering lanterns. They look really cool and very effective. So I've got some iron. There's a little bit more over here. I've still got to finish the floor off. I've got to find some more marble. But I like the marble because it just seems to reflect the light a little bit better. And maybe just with my video settings it might not show up as good as I want it to. But it still looks pretty good. I like the marble look. Eventually, of course, I'm going to make it a little bit prettier. What's going on out here? Is it daytime, nighttime? It's daytime. But look at those oil wells. 12 frickin' oil wells. Oh, there's another one now. There's 2 hobgoblins now. 12 frickin' oil wells right at my doorstep. Okay. So, first things first, guys. What we need to do is I need to get some more wood. And I've got my axe, stone axe here. I've got plenty of room for it. So I'll go and get some wood because I need to make ladders to start my descent. Everything. And there's this huge ass tree here which will give me plenty of wood. It's great wood planks. I actually prefer oak, but this will do. So I'll get back to you when I've cut down this tree and got some wood and made my ladders and started my descent. Alright. Okay guys, and we're back. I've just cut down 2 big trees. It took me a while to do all that, and that one's slowly fading away now. I got all the wood out of that and went through quite a few stone axes to get it all done. Some horsies here. Hello horsies. You give them apples and you can saddle them and ride them around all over the place eventually. But I just noticed something. There's an obsidian totem pole over here, which I've seen these in the game before. But I just noticed something. You look at the grass area, which seems to be dying around this obsidian thing. Now, a lot of you probably know what I'm about to say or what I'm about to do, but I don't know. I've never seen this happen before, so this is just very curious. Watch the sky. Watch the sky. It's currently a nice blue. The sun's over there, but as soon as I enter this, see what happens? It goes like a purple colour. And I thought, oh, it might have been the shade of the tree at first. But it seems to be, as soon as I come out of that and into the green, look, it goes, boom, back to the light blue again. Back into there, and look at it. It just goes like an obsidian purple. Why? I've never seen that happen before. Anyway, the sun's going down, and we better get back to our hobbit hole before the nasties come out. I had a skeleton try to attack me when I was cutting down that tree as it was. I know my hobbit hole is... oh, what's this? Oh, there's a sound of a cave there. That mystic sound of a cave. Alright, but I got a butt ton of wood out of those trees. So that'll be plenty. Oh, come on. I can hear the hobbits opening and closing my doors. So I suppose at least having those oil wells... Look at the size of that one! Jeez, Daedalus, I hope you're watching this video, mate. Look at the size of that friggin' monster. And there's another one there, and another one there. And there's lots of little ones. So there's like 3 big ones and like lots of little ones. Jeez, Daedalus, this is the sort of world you want, mate, so that you can... unbelievable. So you can actually get that oil. Jeez. Alright, look, I've got both hobgoblins in my base now. What do you got? You're the chicken one. What are you? Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, this guy, if I give him cobalite dust, I don't know what cobalite is yet. That's something I've not heard of. And give him 9 of those and 5 gold nuggets. He'll give me a cobalite nugget. Okay, and then if I give that nugget to the other one, he'll give me chickens. But then, why would I need a cobalite nugget if I've got cobalite dust? Because I'm sure that I could smelt that and make an ingot and then make nuggets out of that. Well, yeah, okay. Okay, so I just made all the wood into planks and made ladders. I've got 3 stacks of 64 ladders. I don't think I'm going to need that many ladders. Because I'm only going down as low as I need to. The first thing I need is quartz, so I can make the grindstone, because that's what's important. I just put all this wood away, put that away, that away, that away. I got a achievement there for Sky of Beginning. Well, we keep one lot out. Put that away, that away, that away, that away, that away. Keep some cobblestone with me because it comes in handy. I'll need them to make some torches. Oh no, I've got enough torches. Do I want to make any more? Yeah, I think I should make some more pickaxes actually before I go down there. They both look pretty low. I've got one over here that hasn't been used, but they look pretty low, so I'll just make a few more. 4 more should do me, and slide it across. Now, as I said with the memory, I'd really appreciate some comments on the memory allocation for Minecraft, because with this one, because doing the videos, which I haven't done for a while, and I normally don't turn all the video settings off, and I normally don't allocate like 6 gig of RAM for an 8 gig machine, but it seems to be actually working better than when I allocated 4 gig of RAM. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So anyway, alright, so let's throw me sword away. Don't throw the sword away, you silly boy. Get me ladders ready, got me torches ready. I need some more food. How's my food supply? Actually, do I have any food in here? What have I got? I better make some bread. I had some bread before. Oh, I've got potatoes. Oh, I need some coal. Better get some coal out and make some baked potatoes, I think. But I've got plenty of wheat. I'll turn that into bread. I've got some bread here. Only got 2 though. Oh, there's some coal. Okay, that was the coal I got in the beginning, which I haven't used a lot of. I'll use some of it. There's I'll just stick them in there, and I'll quickly make some more bread. But as I say, so grindstone is the thing that we want first. That should be at least some food to go with, and yeah, I won't worry about that. I'll let them cook, but I won't worry about it. Yeah, so grindstone, then you can double your ores, so that's important. So let's do this from let's say I'll go right to the back of the wall. Daedalus seems to like going to the back of the wall, and we'll start making our way down. Now I'll do a 2 at a time, and I'll go down to start the first shaft at around level 20, I think. Where are we now? 51, so we've got a while to go. Actually not that far down. Quartz isn't always deep. It can be, but it isn't always, and hopefully we might find some while we're digging down here. And I'll just put some torches so we can see. Put one up there as we're going down. So I'll dig down this a little bit, see if I... oh, there's some quartz. Bingo, that's what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted right now at this moment. Okay, this is excellent, because this will be a good way to finish off this episode. There we go. Oh, I got some charged Certus quartz, which is what we need for our AE stuff, which I'll get into at a later stage. Now I just put some cobblestone back. Let's see, I didn't have to go far to get quartz. Did not have to go far at all to get quartz. So alright, we'll just get some ladders going, and we'll go back up and we'll make the grindstone, and that'll be it for this episode. And then we'll come back the next episode and we will continue on. But we'll get this grindstone happening. Now I do need stone, I know that. I need the stones. I'll take that out. I'll take a handful of that and put it in there. And I need a wooden gear, which is just 4 sticks. Bang, 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 bang. I need that, and there we go, a bit rough around the edges. And I need a crank handle, which is just up the side there and across there, and there's my crank handle, so that's ready to go. Okay, so let's have a look. We don't need many stone. I just need, I think 4 I need. Come back over here, grind stone, that's what we need. Quartz grindstone from Applied Energistics, and there we go. So stone, 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 and this is cobblestone down the bottom. So 3 quartz, 2 cobblestone, 3 stone, and the wooden gear. So very, very easy. That's the first thing you really need to make before you get into your ores. That'll do. I'll take that out. Before you smelt any ores, cook any ores or anything like that, don't waste your ores. Make your grindstone. So it was stone, 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 gear, cobblestone, cobblestone, and not the charged quartz, but the normal quartz crystals, like that. Boom. Okay, and what you do is very, very simple. It's very, very simple. So I'll get my iron ore wherever I put that now. Oh, losing my mind. Iron ore, iron ore. Where did I put you? You have to be. Oh, did I put you in the chest? I might have put you in the chest. Oh, come on. Come out of there. A little bit of lag on my system. There we are, the iron ore. So this is what you do. So you get your grindstone, plonk it down, boom. Put your handle, get your handle and plonk it in, boom. Then you just click on it and throw your ore up into one of those slots. And then make sure you're on your hand, not a tool. If you're on a tool like a pickaxe or a sword or something like that, you'll eventually break your handle. Just be on your hand and just right click and just hold it down. Just got to hold that button down on the mouse until that handle comes to a stop, and then you let go and you'll have your iron ore dust. So remember, I put 6 ore blocks in, 6 ore blocks. And the first thing we want to do is increase that, because iron is going to take us a little while to get some iron up. So I concentrate on just making them into pickaxes to start with. So this will give me not 6 ingots, this will give me 12 ingots. So I can make some iron pickaxes, which is the essential part right now. There we are, it stopped. Click on it, there's my iron dust, boom. Take that over here to the furnace and put that in and let it smelt away. Make some pickaxes and we'll continue mining. So we'll continue in our next episode with mining and building the smeltery and the coke oven and making some of those storage boxes as well. That'll all be happening, and we'll get our first machine up and running over the next few episodes, the pulverizer. And we will get our first power, and the first power, the best power, easy to make, easy to use, is the big reactor. It'll supply you with enough power. Forget the engines dataless, go to the big reactor. You don't need to start big, you only need to start small, 3x3, and you can have a really awesome, powerful machine. But you need yellorium, and that's usually at the bottom of the area. But we've got to go and get some diamonds anyway, so we'll be mining and you'll find yellorium. So I'll catch you in the next episode, guys. If you like this episode of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved, leave me some comments, hit that like button, smash that like button, and let me know what you think, and I'll be happy to continue showing you the easy ways to get in it. And if you've got some tips for me, let me know. Thanks a lot. This is Fly Guy 737. We'll catch you next episode.